Side Guy's Corner. I'm here with part 4 with my friend Mr. Dozer here.
Mr. Dozer, I like that. But you can just call me Dozer, sir.
Oh, Mr. Dozer.
No, Mister. No, Mister.
Well,
I'm still here.
I love everybody, so Mr. Dozer is what I gotta call you because even if I was interviewing Mr. Butthole, which I hope to get to do pretty soon, I'm gonna call him. We were talking about your time at TCW and stuff. We left off with this last part of your ex-tag team partner, Masters. If we ever see him again, we never know it in itself. Let's talk about how Dozer got started in the business.
Well, a long time ago, many eons, Dozer found these ancient scriptures. No, alright, that's all BS. What happened was, I was still in high school, found this organization where I was like, hey, smart idea to join. I joined up, kept going and going and going. The guys from TCW, QFC, whatever you want to call them, same guys, different name, they kind of rejected me. So I had to put it on hold for a bit. It was about a year or so where I had that on hold, and then I found this other organization called OSF.
OSF, Old School Federation.
Yeah, that was it. With this guy.
Patriot. Rick Steele.
No, sorry, sir. You can't say that name because that's not what he was. He was this guy who really liked his farm animals. I don't need to go into any more context than that. I'm just saying he really liked them. But he tried to recruit me and whatnot, and I helped him out. So I realized how false he was. Then I met up with Ryan Genesis and all the other guys from NSF. I mean, it was pretty cool.
Excuse me.
It was more like, but I mean, with all the guys from NSF, and since there, that's my home. That's where I lay. If you want to find Dozer and the NSF show, Dozer will be there. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's been plenty of times where I've been hurt and things of the sort, so I wasn't able to make.
You only missed one NSF show so far that I've known of.
No, through all honesty, I've missed about 3. I mean, I did break part of my collarbones before once, and another time I was too sick to compete. That was personal. I had severe asthmatic reactions, which I don't even have asthma, but it was pretty weird.
Okay, I thought it was mono.
Nah, it's not the kissing disease, bro. Okay. Dozer doesn't get around. He just gets what he wants that's around. Get it right.
Okay, I heard it was mono, though. We'll go with you.
It wasn't mono, bro. I promise.
Okay. Well, let's So, who actually did Dozer's training? And I know this might be I don't know if it's a sore subject or not, but your dad was a wrestler.
But most definitely. It wasn't my biological father. It was my adopted father. I was adopted when I was younger. And he did do part of my training. Him, Pop, once again I won't name the rest of that. Mr. B, Russell Simpson, all of them. I mean, some of you guys might know them as Psycho, but yeah, they all started my training. They're the ones that got the foot in the door. But from what I've learned from that is, once your foot in the door, it's all up to you to take your stand. You don't wait for people to help you around. It's all about yourself.
True.
But nonetheless, I mean, needless to say, I've done plenty of benefit shows and everything of the sort. Because yes, I want my name out there. I want to get to the top. But at the same time, I want to, recognize all the people there waiting and watching and cheering me on. My fans are what I'm here for.
Oh, when I first saw you, was at Timmo Bloomingfest.
Bloomingfest. That was a very good match. It was me and a guy named Eclipse, and honestly, I think I stole the show that night. Most people saw that match, and they came back looking for one or the other.
Well, you were my first person I actually got a picture taken with that night, and well, there was. I hunted you down, tracked you down. Mogwai made a shirt just because we liked you so much and showed up at the show.
Yeah, Mowgli did make a shirt. The reason Mowgli made a shirt was because, no offense, but everybody learned on that show that dozer is what it takes.
Well, actually, look. I actually happen to have the first dozer shirt here.
That is the first ever NSF dozer shirt.
NSF, dozer, and on the back, beware of dozer. Which everybody should beware of dozer, right?
Like, no offense, but like I said before, bandanas and wristbands, dozer, already for sale at your local merch table. I'm just saying, you can most definitely find them right there.
And I believe when that shirt was made, you were actually what they consider a heel.
At that time, I wasn't agreeing with my fans and most of the people watching the show. Correct. I wouldn't so much call myself a heel as just the guy who didn't want to, socialize, didn't want to agree with everybody else. It took me a couple months here in Texas to, fully find my calling. But once I found it, now that's why I reside here in Killeen, Texas.
Well, it's kind of interesting story and stuff, but you're going to stick to that story, though?
No, I'm sticking to that story. Like, there's nothing more interesting than the fact that I went straight from California out here to Killeen, Texas. No offense, I talked to a lot of my buddies from California and everything else, and they're like, Killa what? And I'm like, Killeen. And they're like, oh, Killeen, Texas. Ain't no killing since Dozer's been there. I just mean, Sammy himself is from that area. And, I mean, he hates to admit it, but more fans relate to me from that area than him because, I am Dozer and he is Sammy. Well, Sammy's something. Well, Haggard, Haggard,
yeah. Whatever. Well, let me ask you a question that all the fans want to know. They really want to know.
Yes, I'm taken, but by who I do not know. Oh wait, that's not the question?
Well, that was kind of a question, but do you go both ways?
No, sir.
Never mind.
Sorry,
that's not the question.
Sorry, I like Texas, but I'm not that Texan.
Well, you said you're from California.
Yeah, I'm from California.
That's what I was wondering. You
Sunshine and tan women. I'm just saying, bro.
So you're not from the Great Bay, San Francisco area?
No, sir. I'm from Los Angeles, California.
Well, they go both ways in there too, though.
Oh, I could have differ.
No.
Where I'm from, if you go both ways, you don't walk one. So I just mean to say.
Well, let's go futuristic here. If Dozer had a chance to wrestle somebody in the past, the present, and the future of anybody, who would you pick for the past?
Past, it would have to be one of Mick Foley's biggest personas. I mean, there's no going wrong with any of Mick Foley's personas. Personally, it would have been Cactus Jack, though, because deathmatch, to my hardcoreness, that's something I would love to see.
And the future, I mean the present, right now. Present.
Right now, out of all the workers I know, like, speaking indie scene and, like...
anybody.
Well, honestly, I would want to work Randy Orton, because I think I could snap that boy into two.
Okay, and the future.
The future. The one guy that I really feel like everything has been missed out on. Like, I don't know how to put this, but, like, honestly, one-on-one with Ryan Genesis. We've had that match one time before, but if you want to get the future in it, the future of wrestling is right there. Ryan Genesis, bring him on. I think me and him, hell of a match. I don't know who would take it, but I'm pretty confident in myself.
Well, since the fans are not, since the fans have listened to this video, they found you very sexual.
Sexual and how?
Let's go sexual for Dozer. Who would you like to have sex with in the past, the present, and the future?
Ooh. I'm sorry to say this, but sorry, I don't kiss and tell. What I do is what I do, and what people know is what they think they know. So.
Well, I'm here to answer the hard questions. You're here to answer those questions that I give you. So the fans are gonna know, who would you like to do in the past? Mae Young?
I'm sorry, if we're gonna go that old school, then I'm gonna shoot up Luna because honestly, a chick with all tattoos and everything, exactly.
Luna,
most definitely. Present, Mickey James. Can you deny it?
Oh,
there's not a person in the world.
No.
And future, any girl that I'm looking at.
Any girl.
That's what I gotta say.
Even Angel Eyes?
Sir, I don't mess with men's people.